Reverse chop by Joe, met by a flip kick by AJ Styles.
And that one landed square on the head of Joe. The ROH World Champion is down.
These men are hitting each other in all the right places.
AJ has to follow up, and if he does, we could see a new ROH World Champion right here in the Boston area on this historic double shot weekend, the first double shot weekend in ROH history. AJ now up and over, grabs Joe, into the DDT.
Signature AJ Styles.
I thought we were going to have Mark Briscoe versus AJ Styles for the world title at Final Battle 2003.
You know, whoever wins this match, and AJ sending some receipts to Samoa Joe now.
That's what you call payback. And Joe is definitely dazed. Did you see the look on Samoa Joe's face? He might be out.
That wasn't a receipt. That was the entire cash register. Whoever wins this match, you know, I breathe a sigh of relief knowing that they're going to shake the other man's hand. This is Ring of Honor. But believe me, as AJ delivers a backbreaker to Samoa Joe, and I'm not so sure that was the wisest decision, dropping 300 pounds on your leg. But tonight's main event, the barbed wire match, I'm not so sure you're going to see too much handshaking going on.
No, we're definitely going to go from a classic world title match, a great athletic match, to just a barbaric war. Those are the different styles that you see in ROH.
And I guarantee you Homicide is going to get everything he deserves for being disrespectful to Steve Corino later tonight.
And look at that, AJ Styles, and that's going to hurt the neck of Samoa Joe as well as hurting the knees, and Joe goes to the eyes once again. I think that we're seeing some desperation from the ROH World Champion going to the eyes twice.
No place to go. He was locked up in that hold. The only way he was going to get out is if he tapped. AJ, you're not going to get Joe to tap.
AJ twice going to the lower back of Samoa Joe. And Joe with an enziguri.
Heavy kicks by Samoa Joe to AJ Styles.
What a slugfest we are witnessing here. This is kind of reminding me of that legendary Samoa Joe versus Homicide match at Do or Die on May 31st, where Samoa Joe almost had to kill Homicide to retain the title.
Samoa Joe will do it here to AJ too. Both men fatigued, on their knees, slapping each other. Now forearms, back and forth. Samoa Joe's in charge.
AJ Styles, he's already been a tag team champion in 2003. Can he be the first double champion? Firing on the world champion.
AJ Styles.
AJ taking it, and Joe fights back. AJ ducks. Oh, that was right on the jaw. Right on the jaw. The champion is down.
He's unconscious.
The crowd showing their appreciation. What an atmosphere we have here in Boston. Paul Turner counting both men down. This could end in a double knockout. I think we could easily have a new champion here. It all depends on who gets to their feet first. Will it be Samoa Joe? Will it be AJ? And look at this. They're almost mirroring each other. Both men rising at the same time.
Going into this, I would have said hands down Samoa Joe, but I'm hard-pressed to pick who is going to win this match at the moment.
Well, AJ Styles, you can consider him an MVP of 2003 in ROH. So many great matches against you, against Bryan Danielson, against Paul London, one after another. Those
Samoa Joe seated on the top rope.
Oh, Joe's in a lot of trouble. AJ, if he connects, it could be all over. It could be new champion time. Joe fighting back. Oh, did you see that slap? Oh, and there's a boot. Joe now controlling the challenger. What's
now AJ fighting? Both men looking desperate.
And Joe ducked. And AJ's got him. AJ, if he can hook those arms. Yes, he's got one. He's got the other. Styles clash. New champion coming up.
It had to have just taken everything Samoa Joe has left in him to kick out of a Styles clash. Take it from somebody who's felt that Styles clash. It rattles you. You do not know where you are after that move. That just goes to show you how tough Samoa Joe is.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Samoa Joe just kicked out a Styles clash. What's it going to take to put the champion down? But look at Joe. He is hurt. Styles might be one big move away from being ROH World World Champion. I can't believe it. Joe kicking out of the Styles Clash.
Joe in the center of the ring getting peppered by chops and punches by AJ.
Here it comes by AJ. No, Joe catches him. Island Driver. Cover. Oh, it's AJ Styles kicking out of the Island Driver. That is what put Chris Daniels and so many others down.
The atmosphere in this building right now is absolutely electric. Both men running on instinct and adrenaline as Samoa Joe gives high knees to the face of AJ Styles.
AJ staggered. Discus clothesline.
He's got to make the cover, Lovey.
Both men battered. Both men bruised. It's going to be all about who can get that one big move, and AJ might have gotten it. No, what's he going for?
He's going up top. He's got to pull all the tricks out for this one.
AJ knows he's only one big move away from being ROH World Champion.
I haven't seen him use it in a while, but oh, Samoa Joe stops that from happening.
Joe on instinct. Hold on, he's got him hooked. It could be. No, it's all over if he hits it. Yes, he's got him hooked for the Muscle Buster. Muscle Buster, and he turns him over into the choke.
He's in the same place he was when he had him in that STF. AJ's got nowhere to go, and he's a lot more fatigued than earlier in the match. He can't back up to get those ropes.
AJ Styles has just taken an Island Driver, a Muscle Buster, and now he's in the choke, and he's straight into the ropes. He was trying to get the rope, but look at Joe. He wrenches back. Joe wrenching back using all his body weight for leverage. AJ, and he's out. AJ's out.
Referee Paul Turner right there made the right call.
The ROH World Champion retains. What a champion we have in Samoa Joe. Can Mark Briscoe unseat him at Final Battle 2003? You know, and Jim Cornette's going to be watching that one. And another notch for Samoa Joe, another successful title defense.
He damn well earned that one. Look at him clutch that belt like it was his newborn child.
We are the best. Look at what we did to that SAT and the Carnage Innovative Tag Team. Oh wait, and those blue collar stiffs. Listen. While you just spending your money on hotel bills, waiting for the rent check to come in, I'm sitting home going home my Escalade. You know what? That my grandmother bought me. My grandmother bought me that. And what'd your grandmother get you? Nothing. Probably debt.
I think we're missing somebody.
Yo, who?
We gotta get chicks here. That's what I know.
Snoopy. No. Angel Dust.
Who? Chicks, dude.
Oh,
Becky.
She's
Yeah.
still a raven. Yo, you think he took what we gave him?
Oh. You damn right.
That was a good start. What do you think they did?
Dude, you just got that new car. Let's go to a party or something.
Get dressed, man. Get dressed. Ricky, where's my rope?
You got the rope?
Let's do this.
All set?
All set. Mask.
With the mask. Here you go.
I'm turning back now.
That's it. In and out. Make it fast. Make it brutal. Make him feel this one.
This is it, man. This is it. All right, I'm ready. Let's do it.
My Lord Jesus Christ, give him the health and strength to pull him through this. On the real, son, let them know the best is Pedro Morales, since Carlos Colon. You the best Puerto Rican star out here now, son. On the real, you rise up. I don't call you son cause you shine like one, baby, cause you a star, baby. On the real, God. Better than Beach Concrete Jungle, son. Let them know what time it is, baby. It's all about you, Lord. It's all about you now, baby. On the real, son. Alaya Rabba! Let's go. Yeah.
The first shot of the Second City Saints Prophecy feud has been fired. While the barbed wire was being set up, CM Punk once again threatened to ruin the main event if he didn't find out who attacked Lucy. He pointed fingers at the Prophecy, and Christopher Daniels answered. The end result was Punk laying out Daniels with Daniels' own finishing maneuver, the last rites. The war is on.
I don't even think you really have to go into the history of this one, do you, Lovey?
Well, I have to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to calling this match. I mean, you see that ominous barbed wire right there surrounding the ring. No ring ropes. Anything goes in this one. And
in being serious, in all honesty, it does. I mean, just look at that. Look at that picture right there. It looks like a war zone already.
We're going to see people bleed in this one. We're going to see people get hurt.
No handshakes.
We're going to see careers change forever in this one. We're going to witness a match that I never thought that you would see in ROH.
Think about it. Barbed wire was invented to keep cattle in and to keep thieves out. Barbed wire will rip you to ribbons, believe me. I've seen Steve Corino in barbed wire matches before against the likes of Terry Funk. Now, Homicide's no stranger to barbed wire himself. Obviously, he came dressed to fight.
I have to admit that I have butterflies in my stomach right now. I'm a little nervous watching this match, thinking of what these two men are going to do to each other.
Homicide backing Corino in. Now, Corino's got to be mindful of where he is right now. Corino's too close. Whoa! Corino just fell out of the ring, Lovey.
That's what I'm talking about. The match is so dangerous. If there were ring ropes there, that would not have happened.
He's on his feet. Did he hit the wire at all?
No, he did not hit the wire, but he took a rough fall to the floor. And look at Corino saying, I can't grab it. And he's right. There you see Chuck LeGrand in the corner of Steve Corino, as well as the Young Boys and Bobby Cruz, the ring announcer.
Well, conversely, Homicide has Julius Smokes in his corner.
The devil's son-in-law himself. And right now, both men scoring off so much hatred. You mentioned about the background. I do have to mention the background a little bit. You had Bitter Friends, Stiffer Enemies, that Match of the Year bloodbath, which Homicide won when LeGrand threw in the towel, and he had to, because otherwise Homicide was going to end Steve Corino's career. As right now, Homicide on top of Corino. Then, of course, the infamous riots in New York. Steve Corino leaving ROH for several months after that. The second anniversary show. And look at Homicide. He's going after that ear. Corino is deaf because of that slap at Bitter Friends, Stiffer Enemies from Homicide.
Wait a minute. Corino holding the wire.
Corino, yes, he's trying to avoid getting his forehead into the wire. Homicide tried. No, Corino fighting back. And this is almost inhuman what we're watching here. I almost feel like a sick individual just for calling this, for witnessing this. Oh, both men just avoiding the wire. And of course, the feud all started at the first Glory by Honor when Corino and Homicide were actually a tag team and they lost to the Backseat Boys. And after Corino accidentally hit Homicide accidentally hit Corino, and Corino purposely hit Homicide, and the Eagles just exploded from there, especially Corino's. And Homicide just illustrating how sharp that barbed wire is, that barbed wire just shredding that piece of pizza.
Yeah, this ain't no joke. Well, Corino's Young Boys being mindful and respectful, staying out of Homicide's way.
Of course, way back in 2002, November, a year ago, Homicide trying to take out Steve Corino's eye in the locker room at All-Star Extravaganza, and then just earlier this month, Main Event Spectacles, Corino attacking Homicide after his match, going right after the ear of Homicide. Of course, Corino deaf in one ear for life because of that slap of Homicide at Bitter Friends, Stiffer Enemies. So a lot of hatred, a lot of intensity in this one.
I was actually just going to ask, but I guess pinfalls count as the ref went down.
Yep, pinfalls do count. And
backslide by Homicide.
Homicide going for the win early. I kind of like that strategy. Get out of this one pain-free. And Homicide can say he's 2-0 against Corino. Although Corino did win that first anniversary match, but Homicide can say he won the final two matches.
I don't think this one's about wins and losses. It's about Corino getting getting his ear back. I mean, you better believe he's looking to maim Homicide.
Maybe you have the inside scoop on this one, Punk, since you are friends with Corino.
Wait, don't worry about my business and don't worry about...
I mean, what is the relationship with you and Corino? Are you guys friends?
What did I just say? Are you deaf like Corino or do you want to be?
All right,
I said don't worry about it.
Let's get to the match. It's also why I'm not talking about you just laying out Christopher Daniels. Unbelievable what we just saw. But let's just get to this match right here.
With his own finishing maneuver.
Yes, I'm sure you're very proud of that.
Damn right I am.
But hey, you still don't know who attacked Lucy, as Corino almost in the barbed wire.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I know it wasn't Steve Corino.
Oh!
God.
Out of nowhere, Homicide, the first one into the barbed wire.
Julius Smokes looking on with concern on his face.
Homicide going with the old school natural born sinners. Oh! The old school natural born sinners look.
No, he's just digging that barbed wire into Homicide's head.
And Homicide is going to be busted open. No doubt that barbed wire was shredding the flesh of Homicide, and there it is. And there it goes again. Steve Corino using that barbed wire one more time. Look at that piece of barbed wire just jabbing into the side of the face of Homicide, ripping at the flesh.
You know, and I can't say he doesn't deserve it, but it's still hard to watch. Carino just absolutely, oh! All right, now that's just nasty.
And that's what this match is all about. It's animalistic.
Come on, David, dude!
Julius Smokes keeping an eye on his best friend.
Can't understand
Homicide.
a word he says. It's all clicks and buzzes.
Uh-oh, Homicide's in a bad spot. No.
This is going to kill him.
Bullshit!
I was trying to note before that Homicide is wearing the old school Natural Born Sinners outfit because that is when he's at his most violent.
He's already a bloody mess.
Steve Carino, gutsy decision on his part, just wearing his tights.
Well, he likes to show off his physique that he worked so hard to attain.
That's so hard at the bar.
I'll have you know, Carino hits the gym 7 days a month.
Jim's bar. And we have a barbed wire bat and a chair. Oh, DDT on the bat after a chair shot. Carino's got to be busted open after that.
Busted open? He might have just lost an eye.
And look, Homicide's got a fork. He's got a fork.
That's a stolen fork, no doubt. Probably stole it from some buffet that he obviously didn't pay for either.
And
This man's just a cheap criminal.
Homicide stabbing Carino. Homicide used that fork on Carino. Carino actually used a fork on Homicide almost a year ago. And look at Homicide just butchering Steve Carino. Oh, look at the crimson is flowing. Both men are going to need stitches after this one. They knew about it going in, but they hate each other so much that they're willing to make that sacrifice in order to cause pain on their opponent.
Carino smartly avoids the barbed wire.
Instead, he tastes that steel. Both men bleeding buckets.
Already both men bleeding. I guess it's to be expected in a barbaric match like this.
And Homicide, you know that he has to be enjoying this. He hates Steve Carino. Oh, he went right for the ear there. He went right for Carino's ear. Julius Smokes taunting Carino. You know, Homicide, he has to be having the best time of his life right now. He remembers that Steve Carino cost him that chance at Final Battle 2002. He knows that Carino attacked him at Main Event Spectacles. He's going for his retribution right here.
Retribution? You took the man's hearing. That's a big difference between helping him lose a match.
And he looks like he's not just trying to take the hearing, but trying to take the entire ear of Steve Carino right now. I didn't think anything could surpass the brutality we saw at Bitter Friends, Stiffer Enemies.
No.
Oh, stops that bat right in the side of the head of Carino. I can't believe what we're seeing. This is barbaric.
He's done enough damage to that ear.
You might not ever see anything like this in Ring of Honor again. I'm getting a little sick to my stomach, I have to admit it. Oh, once again, Homicide going after that ear of Carino. I think Carino's bleeding from the ear.
Of course he's bleeding from the ear, genius. He just stomped the barbed wire bat into the side of his head. You know, Carino's got a 6-year-old kid.
And he is in attendance. Colby Carino watching this right now.
Oh, he's just raking his head across the barbed wire.
That barbed wire, it's piercing, it's cutting, it's stabbing into the flesh of Steve Carino.
You see Charlie the Grand looking on right there.
I have to admit, I don't like Steve Carino myself. He has no respect for Ring of Honor, or most importantly, the Ring of Honor fans.
What do you know? Look what this man's doing.
Well, he hates the Ring of Honor fans. The point I was going to make is that even though I hate Steve Carino myself, I don't want to see any person subjected to this kind of brutality. And Homicide has that bat wrapped in barbed wire. Oh, across the top of the head! Is there anything he won't do?
I'm almost speechless. Yeah, don't go for a pinfall victory. You're disgusting, Homicide.
A low blow by Carino. Homicide monkey flipped upside down into that wire, and look how his ring gear is torn. Can you imagine if that barbed wire is shredding fabric like that? What it does to human flesh? What it does to your skin?
I guarantee you, it's not just his gear that's torn. That barbed wire went straight through and cut his legs. I guarantee you.
You're right about that. Homicide definitely has to have cuts all over his body. Severed flesh in this one.
Whipping a reverse and Homicide up and over, upside down into that guardrail.
But look, he also landed in a strand of barbed wire, and he's getting wrapped in it as he rolls around.
Oh, it's a damn shame.
I think I see some lacerations on the body of Steve Corino as well. Homicide into the steel one more time.
These sick, disgusting, depraved human beings called Ring of Honor fans just want to see more. It's kind of ironic. They came here to see the most athletic wrestling in the history of the business, and they get a barbed wire match.
That wire has to be digging into the back of Homicide's knees right now. That could cut a ligament. Homicide's helpless. No, Corino's going to kill him. And Julius Smokes comes to the aid of Homicide.
Charlie the Grand right in the face of Julius Smokes.
No code of honor in this one, obviously, and Julius Smokes had to save his friend there. Oh, look at Corino going right for the nuts of Homicide.
He hit him low.
Oh, Homicide had to get out of that predicament. And look at Corino bleeding from the ear, bleeding from the forehead. A few minor cuts on his body. Homicide has to be bleeding all over his body after tasting a barbed wire. Also lacerated in the forehead. And we still haven't even seen that barbed wire table. I fear that the worst is yet to come in this one. I do have to mention real quick, we have to pay the bills around here. ROHWrestling.com, RFvideo.com, 215-891-9404 for all your wrestling video needs. Over 5,000 tapes from every promotion you can think of, every wrestler you can think of. ROHWrestling.com, RFvideo.com.
Corino sent into the corner. Why would you do that to yourself?
That's how much Homicide hates Steve Corino. He's willing to sacrifice himself to cause more damage to Corino.
He can't even get out of the barbed wire.
That is how much Homicide hates this man. Steve Corino hates Homicide so much that he's willing to risk everything, his Japan career, to be in this match, to even the score against Homicide, to get one up on him. One of the most legendary feuds in ROH history is going to end right here, and I hope it ends soon, or else both men are going to have their careers ended in this one. Look at Homicide, he's positioning that table.
I almost can't watch this anymore.
I agree with you, Punk.
I know what's going through both men's heads. The sight of your own blood it does something to you. Trust me.
What a violent weekend it's been for ROH. First that steel cage match he had against Raven last night, and now this. Uh-oh.
Homicide hooks Corino for a suplex.
The table's coming in play. No, Corino blocks it. Corino saves his career. No. Homicide blocks that. Homicide blocked it. Headbutt.
That's a telltale picture right there. The pain etched on Steve Corino's face.
Corino T-bone suplex through the table, wrapped in barbed wire. The barbed wire once again piercing the flesh of Steve Corino. Cover.
You know, I want to take a minute right now to address some fans that may criticize Ring of Honor, because Ring of Honor is supposed to be about athletic contest and wrestling as an art form, but you got to understand, you get a locker room full of different-minded individuals like these two. Komikaze!
Cover could be all over. No, who's going to win?
What's going to happen when you get a locker room full of guys like this? It looks like Corino's going for the Cobra hold.
This is what he defeated Homicide with at the second anniversary show.
Let me spit this out, Lovey.
Go ahead.
You get a locker room full of guys as diverse as the Ring of Honor locker room, and everybody's so talented, and everybody has the ability to be a champion, and they wind up not liking each other. And tempers flare, and feuds develop, and this is, unfortunately, the only way to solve them.
You know what? I can't say I agree that it needs to end this way. I'm having a hard time even watching this now. I mean, does it really have to get this far?
Relationships develop in Ring of Honor, and unfortunately, sometimes shaking hands isn't going to do it. Looking a guy in the eye and saying, hey, you know what? You got me this time. Ace Crusher by Homicide.
Hook the leg.
Cover.
He barely escaped.
I'm almost hoping this one ends soon.
Sometimes it just doesn't cut it. Sometimes you just can't suck it up. You hate somebody so much, you can't look them in the eye and say you're the better man. You just want to hurt them. You want to put them out so they never have the chance to beat you again.
Well, you speak from experience there, CM Punk after. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. That hit Steve right in the head. We might have to stop it. Mike Keener, who was brought in for the show because he's an expert at these barbed wire matches, and he has to make a judgment call. He might have to stop this one.
Homicide doesn't know he's out. I think Carino's hurt. Carino's hurt.
That guardrail hit Carino.
No, Colby's watching. He's 6 years old. Colby's watching this.
It hit him flush in the
head. He's out.
I don't know if I want to call this anymore.
I'm going down there.
Punk, where you going? Why is Punk leaving? Ray Morrow's joining me now.
I've been watching this. I'm almost speechless at what I'm seeing here.
I think I'm going to vomit after this match, to be honest with you, Ray. This is just sickening.
I mean, this is going beyond the bounds of professional wrestling, beyond the bounds of Ring of Honor.
And what are the young boys in Chuck LeGrand doing now?
They're setting up something. They got that guardrail that was in there, and they're placing it on four chairs there. Another weapon.
Julius Smokes trying to make the save, kicked out of the ring. And this looks very, very bad right now. Julius Smokes chasing Chuck LeGrand down. What's Carino doing? A Northern Lights bomb through that elevated guardrail. They went through the steel mesh. Careers are going to shorten. Careers could end right here tonight in Boston in the first ever, and I hope only ever, no rope barbed wire match in Ring of Honor.
And both these guys laying prone.
I can't believe they're getting up.
This is nothing but a contraption of death here with this barbed wire and all these objects and everything.
The double shot weekend, a weekend of grudge matches. And we saw it with Raven and Punk last night, and Carino irate. We're seeing it with Carino and Homicide. It's about careers ending.
And you were right in the beginning. This is definitely changing the scope of Ring of Honor. A match like this.
He's already hurt. Just beat him. He's hurt. Just beat him.
I mean, this is the showdown right here.
All right, I have to put my personal feelings aside and just call this one now, because it has to end soon. It just has to. Homicide now.
Oh, baseball slide.
Takes out the legs of Carino. Shining Wizard, Carino down.
This could be it. Go for the cover. No, that's the end.
This is what made Chuck LeGrand throw in the towel on bitter friends, stiffer enemies. Carino with that injured neck and shoulder. Homicide trying to wrench it in. Chuck LeGrand might have to throw in the towel again.
Wait, has he got a towel? He's going to that bag. What does he have?
I bet you he's got a towel. I bet you he's going to throw it in again because Carino's got nowhere to go.
Throw it in. Wait a second. The hell's that?
It's rubbing alcohol.
My God, Lovey.
Rubbing alcohol right into the eyes of Homicide. And look at Carino. It's going into all the open wounds on Carino's body, and it's stinging Carino too. But the goal was accomplished. The hold was broken.
And wait, we got a skirmish on the outside.
Oh, it's breaking down. Julius Smokes and Chuck LeGrand going at it. The young boys looking on.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Carino now getting to his feet, running on pure instinct at this point. So it's Homicide in a clothesline. Cover!
Oh, 1 count.
I can't believe it. What are these two men going to do to each other? What's it going to take?
Carino, look, he's got him in a pile driver. Dropped him on top of his head. Is he going? Yes, for another one, and he hits it.
He could go for a pin.
Homicide might be out. That's 2 pile drivers after everything he's taken. And LeGrand on the outside, he's got a piece of that barbed wire.
And he's giving Carino those protective gloves. Why is Carino putting on those protective gloves?
Probably the only logical thing I see tonight. But there's going to be some damage done here. That's barbed wire. And you can hear him screaming. Homicide screaming in agony. He's being wrapped up in that barbed wire.
Oh my God, he's gonna kill Homicide right here. He's got it around Homicide's throat.
Oh my God!
He's got that Cobra sleeper on.
With barbed wire!
Yeah, that barbed wire could puncture the throat of Homicide. In fact, it is puncturing the throat of Homicide. Homicide, how can he escape this? There's no escape.
There is none. There's no escape from this.
Give it up, Homicide. Give up. Save your career and give up right now.
Oh, wait a second.
Smoke's just thinking about it. He's got to. He's got to. Homicide's telling him not to. Homicide saying don't throw it in. But, oh, he turns him over. He's got the legs wrapped around him. There's no possible escape for Homicide. Throw in the towel, please.
And that's it. The towel. Throw it in. Thankful.
Julius Smokes had no choice but to throw in that towel. I admire him for making that decision. Look at that look on his face. He might have just saved 2 careers there.
That's probably the toughest decision he'll ever make in his life, and I think he made the right one, Chris.
Steve Carino's your winner.
There was no escape from that. None at all.
You know what? Steve Carino might be the winner, but both men are losers in this one. Both men gonna need medical attention. Both men are gonna need stitches. Both men might never be the same. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't say that I'm proud of what we just witnessed, but it had to happen, and it did. For Ray Murrow, I'm Chris Lovey. Thank you for joining us on this Ring of Honor home release. We'll see you for Final Battle 2003 when the stars of All Japan come to Ring of Honor.
2, 3, 5!
It's on you, baby. It's on you, baby. It's on you, son. What's up?
Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
Shake it. Anyone see? Okay, now you're ready. Darius. I want to make class long. Shake it.
He's gonna have that for Alpha. That's you right there. He's gonna carry that for Alpha. That's you. That's the Alpha. That's you. That's showing the That's the level. Fucked up. Steve, that's the level of character we're dealing. Open that door for him. That's the level of character that we're dealing with. That's what it's come down to. You're not dealing with a person out there. You're not dealing with a person. You're dealing with an animal. You know what? You were more animal tonight, and that's why he couldn't shake your hand because he can't handle that. He can't handle that.
No more.
Everyone talks about your ego,
No
but it's
more.
his ego.
It's over.
He can't handle it. You won. You won.
Didn't have to come to this.
Get a good look, because that's the winner right there.
Homicide, I tried to make amends. You probably got in your way. If Smokes didn't throw the towel, I would have killed you tonight. I hated you that much going into this match that I would have killed you. I would have went to jail for the rest of my life, but it would have been worth it. I would have killed you. Because that's the only way to get rid of you. You have no respect. I fought you and what you wanted. And now, I came out on top. It's the most brutal match I've ever been through. Parts of my body hurt that I don't even know.
We gotta get to the doctor.
Homicide, you had a chance to end it tonight and you didn't. What's it gonna take?
What's it gonna take?
All right, come on, save your energy. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get you to a doctor.
I told you earlier, keyboard. I protected my.
You did.
I know.
You're right.
Yeah.
I just thought.
I can't do this anymore.
That's it.
No more hardcore.
You won. It doesn't matter. You won. And he showed everyone what he's all about. He could have shook your hand up there and ended it with clap. But he can't do that because he can't accept the fact that you're just better. He can't accept the fact that you're better than all of Ring of Honor. What?
This is what Ring of Honor's got. This is what I gotta look forward to every time I come to Ring of Honor.
No, you don't have to come back here. You're calling the shots. This is all on you. You don't have to come back here. What more do you have to prove after tonight?
Homicide.
Like you said it yourself, you would have killed him tonight.
I got nothing left to prove to you, man. Be a man. Shake my hand. I won this feud. You want one more? You want two more? Too bad. I'm not coming back.
I think we're done. Okay? Thanks.
This doesn't look good. We gotta get that cleaned out. He's all right.
Hello and welcome to a very special Good Times, Great Memories. I'm your host, Cole Cabana. What a show we have for you tonight. CM Punk, my straight edge partner, Second City State's going to be here a little bit later, but tonight we have two of the greatest shining stars in the business today, and I'll tell you what, you think Colt, you're thinking at home, you just do it on a fly, you're a natural, you know what's going on wrong. I've been doing my homework. I've been going to Senorita El Santiago's house, taking Spanish lessons, and that was a hint, yes, because tonight we have two very special guests. I'm going to welcome you, El Announce Team del Español. Boys,
Pero yo no sabía lo que le iba a pasar.
Chulo, Elcito, Jose, Elcito, boys, Elcito, beautiful. Now, ¿Cuál es el menudo chef?
We know English.
Okay? This is great. You're kidding me.
Yeah, man. What are you?
You guys think, oh, this is great. I had these cue cards made up because I didn't know. And thank you, sir, for holding these cue cards. What else we got there? I don't even need those anymore.
I'm getting paid for this, right?
That's just beautiful. That's wrong. Throw them away. Just throw them away. We don't even need them. You guys speak English. This is great. Oh, I've got so many questions for you. My head's not even stressed anymore. Okay, first question these people at home want to know, and how is El Rojo doing? And for those of you who don't, Espanol, speak LL, that means red, and you know, they're related to him. I'm talking about Rojo, your buddy Red. How's he doing?
He's better. He should be back hopefully next summer.
Touchy subject?
Yeah, Red. Yeah. He had surgery already. He should be alright.
He's doing good, huh?
Next summer.
Beautiful.
But,
beautiful.
you know, getting into the subject with Red, you know, not to skip a while.
Hey, man, you're my guest. You talk.
Well, hay dos hombres, man, dos. You know, there's two guys in particular that, you know, I said, we blame, you know? We blame the most, you know? And we kind of have a grudge against them because this is supposed to be our friends, you know, our amigos, our boys. You know what I mean? That's it. But don't get scared. I'm getting a little excited. Mm-hmm. Now, let them know who those two guys are that we hold responsible for what happened to
us. Hermanos Canales.
Oh, yeah.
Brothers.
Oh.
Briscoes.
Yeah, we're talking about the Briscoes.
Guys, that's interesting because I was going to bring up a point. Okay, you guys now have a title shot.
Yes, we are.
Against the Briscoes. You are the #1 contenders. You have a title shot, and now the Briscoes, you hold responsible for El Rojo. What does this mean in your match against the Briscoes coming up in the future?
Well, you know what? The Briscoes took away from wrestling business one of the greatest stars, and that's my cousin Red.
Rojo.
And besides that, he took him away from our family meetings. That's it. You know that's important to my dad and my mother? That we can't even sit at the dinner table with my cousin because his knee hurts. And we hold you Briscoes responsible for all this drama, for all this. Oh, I can't even speak no more.
It's okay. It's okay.
I understand. You know what, Briscoes? You better hold on to those tag titles for dear life. Because when we come for them, we're gonna take guarantee. We are the next Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions!
You heard it here, folks, sirs. Influent, this is great. This has been a great Good Times, Great Memories. Punk, I'm sorry, buddy. We'll get you next time, but this is just too much emotion, too much drama. You guys, the Briscoes, they're coming for you. Watch out. Thanks for my show. We'll see you later. See you next time. Thanks for coming. Yes.
Take some Spanish lessons.
I will try, man. I thought I did good. El hombre del Negros, uno, dos, cuatro, cinco.
BJ Whitmer, Matt Stryker, the block winners for the Field of Honor. The next show, it's one-on-one to decide who will be the Field of Honor winner.
What the hell is up with you, man? I was hurt out there. I thought we were friends. What? I couldn't move. You know what? Winning is the only thing that matters. Fine. That's the way you want to play it? Fine.